Flamecraft took the world by storm with their cute dragons. Well, move over dragons, it's time for the local critters to show off their cooking skills in Critter Kitchen.
But the question is, do you really need to back this game? That's what this video is going to look at. We're going to look at the Kickstarter campaign, plus also the background on Cardboard Alchemy. Where did this game actually come from? Also, did I mention I have some Flamecraft promos to give away? Let's go check it out. Have you ever heard that saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is? Well, that's how I'm feeling about this game. And right now, I want a reason not to back this game. So what I did, I became a little Aussie ninja and I joined the Critter Kitchen fan group Facebook page. Look, with 1,600 followers, they'll never know I'm a mole. I'll get them from the inside and get all their dirty secrets. Except they're squeaky clean. Next, I decided to dig a bit deeper into the Flamecraft Kickstarter page. Surely there'll be plenty of red flags here. What I noticed was $2 million raised, 30,000 backers. Now, $2 million, put that in an offshore bank account and move to Bahamas? I mean, possibly that's their scam? But I did find one smoking gun. Straight away here, there's a photo of piracy, and we know piracy is bad, so we know they're dealing with some bad people. But the next one I noticed here was delivered to 99.93% of people. Now, on the surface, that sounds impressive until you calculate the numbers. That equals 21 people who have been robbed of their life savings. This is potentially a Nigerian prince pyramid scam. And Critter Kitchen, this is the Kickstarter campaign right here. 300,000 Australian, 2,500 backers. Look, it's gonna smash it. It's only just started a campaign, it's gonna get millions. Now, what is the theme? The theme is we are chefs running a restaurant in Bistro Bay, and we're trying to please these critics who come in and we're gonna give them the best meal possible. Designed by Alex Cutler, Peter Hayward, and art by Sandara Tang, and look how beautiful that art is. It's pretty much a highlight of this game. 2 to 5 players, 12 plus 60 minutes, but it's actually 2 to 7 players thanks to this a la carte expansion. I've also heard they're working on a solo, so keep an eye on that. Now, what's in the box? Look, we got kitchen boards, player shields. This game, we're going to be hiding all of our ingredients we collect behind these player shields so the other opponents don't know what we have. Then we're going to have the chef meeples. We're going to have the mouse, the lizard, and the boar. The mouse is going to be the quickest and it can only collect one ingredient. The lizard will be the next quickest, collect 2 ingredients, and the boar, look, it's going to be the slowest, but it can collect 3 whole ingredients. And that speed is going to be super important in this game, and we'll explain that later. Waterfront board there, 8 location boards. This game, in every game, you're going to have 3 standard locations that you're going to play with every single game. Plus, you're going to have locations for the amount of players you have. So a 3-player game, 3 standard locations, plus 3 more random locations. That's how that works. Whole bunch of tokens there, and now the restaurant tour cards. This is going to add asymmetric player powers to this game. So look, you can play with it or you can choose not to, your choice, but I always love that as an option. More location cards. Now the critics. The critics, these are who we are trying to please at the end of the game. And look, each one of them, they're going to have different things that we're trying to please them with. So like good critics, they all have different areas that you're going to try and please them and earn the most stars. Remember, stars is how we win this game. Zeus Chef cards. Now, Zeus Chefs, these are one-time workers, 1 round only. You get to borrow these workers. They're going to give you different advantages. As you can see here, they've all got different, I guess, advantages to these Zeus Chefs, and you can hire them for 1 round, which might give you that advantage that you need. Challenge cards. Now, challenge cards, these are going to be laid out in front of you. And what's going to happen is each round, one of them is going to turn over. And you're trying to collect those ingredients to be able to achieve that challenge card. And if you achieve those challenge cards, if you earn the most points, you're going to get the most stars. It's sort of one of those things where they give you a certain amount of stars that you need to reach. If you get that, you get some points. And again, these are just ways of getting points just at the start of the game. Then we're going to also get more at the end with the critics. So what's going to happen is you're not going to know what ingredients you're going to need until each round and it flips over. So then there's going to be a race, a mad race to try and collect those ingredients. And it just adds that tension constantly throughout the game. Now we're going to actually score these on round 3 and round 6. So that's how they will work. Rumor cards, just going to add some more variability to the game. And there, that's pretty much everything we have. Now, in the a la carte expansion. Now, I said Plays 6 to 7 players, but also adds more than that. We've got some more Zeus chef cards there, so that's cool. Now we're going to have carts, trophies, there's a whole bunch of things there, tofu and ice. These are actually going to be different ways to play the game, and we'll have a look at that very shortly. Look, a couple more players there, 6 and 7 players, and let's get down to here, these cart reference cards. So as you can see here, each one of them is going to have, again, more variability. So if you like variability in your games, having this expansion thrown in for absolutely nothing is amazing. So I really love that. Now, the deluxe version, for most people, you're on here, you don't care about the standard. Let's not beat around the bush. You're after the deluxe, and this is what you're going to get. All of those tokens will now be meeples. So individual meeples for each one of those Zeus chefs. Stars will now be metal. That's fine. This is pretty cool. Those cardboard tokens of all of those ingredients are now going to be wood. But that's going to make a big difference when you're looking at it on the board. And that's probably one of my favorite upgrades right there. Soup pot. And look, game trays. For a lot of people, this will be their favorite part of it. Game trays, having your own individual players all set up in their own game tray and just bring it out and look at that. The player board, the screen there sits on the game trays. I really love how they've incorporated that. So that's a great little win there. Game trays, and that's how it all packs in. Now let's go on. Look, how do you play? So first things first, you're going to have 3 cards. You're going to hide them, and then you're going to all reveal them at the same time. And they're going to be the 3 locations that you're going to put your meeples out to. So again, remembering that the fastest is going to get first choice at the ingredients. So what's going to happen is we're going to have at the top of the board a priority order. So if you're first on that priority order, then your meeple will get to go first there. So it's going to be a lot of tension, a lot of fighting for certain spots. And remembering again, mouse, they're going to get first choice at it. Lizards will get next choice, and boars, look, boars, they get to take the lot. But the problem is there might not be any ingredients left over when they're on the board. Okay, meet the challenges. This is what we were talking about before. Each one of those challenge cards will turn over each round, and then they'll give us an idea of what ingredients we're trying to chase for in that round. Again, scoring round 3 and round 6. And finally, the critics. This is the end game. This is what we're trying to build up all of those rounds for, to be able to please this critic at the end. Okay, rules, look, a whole bunch of stuff here. Why back to campaign? Of course, the expansion. That expansion is just amazing. And also the deluxe edition. For a lot of people, all those deluxe choices are going to be the reason why you're on Kickstarter. Now, we're going to also have promos. So there's a few little promos chucked in there, plus also there's going to be some stretch goals as well. So another reason why you might want to back it on Kickstarter as opposed to waiting to retail. And more promos and pledge levels. Here's the prices. This is the actual crux of what we're looking at here. How much big buckaroos are we spending? $40 for the standard, pretty reasonable. $80 for the deluxe, and again, for everything you get, awesome. Remember, you're also getting that expansion thrown in as well. And let's get rid of that. There we go. And the merch feast. Now, this is just bonkers. Look, $160, but I'll show you everything you get, or you can buy them separately as add-ons. Jigsaw puzzle. You're going to get some cookie cutters there. A bit more cookie cutters. Look, lots of cookie cutters. And kitchen towels. I really like these. These are awesome. I actually would probably get these as an add-on. Recipe cards. And the oven mitt. Now, this oven mitt, have a look at the art on it. Maybe we just frame it up on the wall. I don't know. This looks amazing. Anyway, that's the oven mitt. Tote bag, coasters, look, a whole bunch of cool little extra add-ons, and all obviously based around that chef, that cooking theme, which is great. Now, really from here, the main thing we want to see now is what is the postage cost. So let's scroll right down to the postage cost. And yeah, there are all those stretch goals that we haven't got yet, but eventually we will. And let's get down here. Here we go, shipping. So US 16, 18, 21. Look, Australia down here, 18, 20, 25. Look, at the end of the day, this is the make or break for a lot of people. Is the value still there when you add in this postage cost? Now, I know with Kickstarter's postage has just gone through the roof across the board, but I think prices here are fair and they're realistic to what a lot of the other campaigns are right now. And that pretty much brings us to the end here. And there's like the team down the bottom here. Look, that is Critter Kitchen. Flamecraft was in my top 10 games of all time, and that's why I'm interested in this game. Straight up, it looks beautiful, I'm excited for it, and that's why I decided to have a look at this campaign in a bit more detail. Anyway, if you like what I do, this is the Bangers Project. You know, feel free to give me a cheeky little sub if you want, cheeky little subscription. I love it. Anyway, till next time, I'm Host. This is the Bangers Project. Laters.